Shalom everyone, and welcome to Collective Kindness Academy. I'm Emmett Gillis, and today we're starting a journey that could transform your financial future forever. Let me ask you something. What if I told you that the decisions you make about money in the next few years will determine whether you spend your life stressed about finances or living with true financial peace? What if the difference between struggling and thriving comes down to starting just a few years earlier? In the Torah, we learn about two fundamental concepts, bitachon and ishtadlus. Bitachon means trusting in Hashem, and ishtadlus means doing our part. When it comes to money, both are essential. We trust that Hashem provides, and we make wise decisions with what He gives us. Today, we're here talking about why your 20s are the golden decade for building wealth and how Torah values guide us in making smart financial choices from day one. The Torah perspective on wealth. The Talmud teaches us in Pirkei Avos, who is wealthy? One who is content with his lot. But this doesn't mean we should be passive about our finances. The same sages who taught us contentment also emphasize the importance of having a trade, planning ahead, and providing for our families. Rabbi Hillel said, "If I am not for myself, who will be for me?" This applies to financial responsibility too. Taking care of your financial future isn't selfish, it's a mitzvah. When you're financially stable, you can give more tzedakah, support your family better, and serve Hashem without the stress of constant financial worry. The key is balance. We pursue financial wisdom not for greed or status, but to create a foundation for a meaningful Jewish life. Every dollar you manage wisely is a tool for doing good in this world. Here's something that will blow your mind. The money you save in your 20s is worth more than the money you save in your 30s, 40s, or any other decade. Not because dollars are worth more, but because of time. Let me tell you about two friends. We'll call them Yaakov and Yossi. Yaakov starts saving $300 a month when he's 22. He does this for just 10 years, then stops completely. Yossi waits until he's 32 to start saving, but he saves $300 every month for 30 years, 3 times as long as Yaakov. Who do you think ends up with more money in retirement? Yaakov. Even though he saved for only 10 years compared to Yossi's 30 years, Yaakov ends up with significantly more money because he has an extra 10 years of compound growth. This is why the Mishnah says, better 1 hour of preparation in this world than the whole life of the world to come. Preparation matters, and timing matters. Your 20s are your preparation decade for financial success. Think about it this way. Every year you delay is a year you lose forever. You can't go back and capture those early years of growth, but you can start right now, wherever you are. Living a Torah lifestyle means we have certain expenses others don't. Kosher food, Shabbos and Yontif meals, many of us pay Jewish school tuition, we attend simchas, and give gifts. These are real costs, and we need to plan for them. But here's where we need to be honest. Not everything we think we need for Jewish living is actually necessary. The pressure to keep up with our neighbors and others in our community can be intense. Everyone seems to have the latest everything, to take expensive vacations, to wear designer clothes. Here's a simple test I want you to use for your next purchase. Will this make my Jewish life more meaningful in 5 years? Notice, I said meaningful, not easier or more impressive. For example, a beautiful set of candlesticks for your Shabbos table. That adds meaning. How about a designer Shabbos outfit you'll wear a few times before it goes out of style? Not so much. The goal isn't to live like a monk. The goal is to spend intentionally on what matters and to save on what doesn't, so you can afford the things that truly enhance your Jewish life and support your family's future. The Rambam teaches that we become what we repeatedly do. This is especially true with money. Every financial decision you make is either building good habits or bad ones. Good habits compound, just like money. When you automatically save part of every paycheck, when you think before making purchases, when you live below your means, these habits get stronger over time until they become second nature. Bad habits compound too. When you spend without thinking, when you use credit for wants instead of needs, when you tell yourself, I'll start saving next year, those patterns get harder to break as time goes on. The beautiful thing is that you get to choose which habits to build. Start with something small, maybe $50 from every paycheck, or waiting 24 hours before any purchase over $100. Small habits grow into big results. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the next best time is today. Here's what I want you to take away from today's class. Hashem has given you an incredible gift, time. The earlier you start making wise financial decisions, the more that gift multiplies. Your assignment for this week: calculate one example of compound growth. Pick any amount you could save monthly, even $50, and use an online compound interest calculator to see what it becomes over 30 years at 7%. Write that number down and keep it somewhere you'll see it. Next week, we're going to dive deep into compound interest, the eighth wonder of the world, and your secret weapon for building wealth. Trust me, once you understand how this works, you'll never look at money the same way again. Remember, start small, start now, and start with Emunah. Hashem helps those who help themselves. Until next time, this is Collective Kindness Academy. Chazak ve'amatz.